We are 48 subscribers away from 500 subscribers, so if you don't mind, please sub if you do enjoy the video, because if you don't, there's no point of subbing. And if you do want to do the tier list yourself, it's down in the description. And that's all I have to say, and peace. Hello, welcome to another video, and today we are doing a FIFA 22 tier list. And as you can see, we have every top 5 league team this season, varying from Premier League to La Liga and Ligue 1. It is a lot, 104 cards if I counted it correctly, and these are the cards we are going to be using in the tier list. So you know how it works. S tier is for the best of the best cards, A tier second best, it's self-explanatory. I'm just going to be basically saying the same thing over and over again, so why not, let's just get started with a tuner. And he's going to be a B tier, very good left back, but would work more as a midfielder, but could be very good as a left back, and I would say a decent B tier for him. Alaba will be an A tier, he's a very good centre back, nothing to complain about, just physicality maybe, but that's it. Trent will be a B tier, it's a bit debatable, but I would say he's a B tier. The card's not as good as you would expect it to be, but not that good physicals, but there are cards out there like Quadrado which are very good right backs, although they don't have the good strength. So next card will be Colin Hogley, who will be a C. Or you can say Colin Hogley could be potentially good card, but I don't feel like he would. But either way, he could just go up to a B if you wanted him to, but I'm going to stick him at C. I'm going to say Alisson at B tier. Goalkeepers, I would normally keep it neutral at C, but for now I'm going to put at B because he has 90% in every stats and is a very busted goalkeeper if you just keep the basic chems down him. Araujo will be a B tier centre back. He does not have that good dribbling or passing, which is why I'm going to put him at B tier. Compared to Alaba, he's not that good, to be fair. Bellingham will be an S tier, 90% in every stats as a midfielder, deserves that S tier. Ben Yedder is an elite striker, S tier card, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. It's just insane. He feels one of the best cards in the game as well. Benzema will also be an S tier. He is a very good card and he just deserves to be an S tier, to be honest. There's no explanation. Berardi, S tier, busted card. I think better dribbling than Messi, very good pace, and the card itself is just very well rounded. This card is a bit debatable. Bori Gaud, I think I'm gonna have to just put him at B tier for now. I think B tier would be the best for him, although he's more like a box to box. He would do bits at right wing, so I think he's a good card. Bremer is a D tier. He's a good centre back, I'm not gonna lie, but for 82 pace for this late in the game and 70 passing, it's just not it. Brozovic will be in C. Nah, he'll be a B tier. He's a good card, very well rounded, and very good CDM, so he would fit perfectly within its CDM formation. Bruno Fernandes, I've used him and he's a B tier. He's nothing special, but he's still quite decent, so I'm gonna put him at B tier. Canales, I'm gonna be fair and just put him at B tier. I don't know much about Canales, so I'm just gonna put him at B tier. A very good card, very well rounded. Nothing else to say. Cancelo is gonna be he is between an S and A, but I'm gonna put him higher A. But he could go up just because he does have a very insane card, but I don't know if this is the card that has the 5-star weak foot. Caprari, he will be a C, nah, maybe B. I'm gonna say lower C. He's still usable in his way, but compared to other cards, he's not it. Kakare, I think right now he's C. He's just, when he was released he was very good, but right now because of these other cards, yeah, he kind of. Short reminder that the tier list is down in the description below, and if you made it this far, I don't know, just comment anything you want, plus also like the video and subscribe to my channel. It will help a lot because we're trying to reach 500 subscribers and we're only 48 away, so it would be a pleasure if you guys subscribe, and peace. Just right now will be B tier as well. Like he is not bad enough to be mid, but he's also not that bad to be. He's not bad enough to be mid, so I'm just gonna have to put him B tier. Connor Cody for the like 80 pace in a team this season centre back. That's just not it. Courtois, I'm gonna have to be neutral with him. C tier. Could go either. If he could be like, goalkeepers are just 50-50, so that's why I'm gonna put him there. Quadrado, I would say debatably A tier. I have him and I really like him. 5-star skills as a right back and very good dribbling. I think overall is an A tier. Danjuma is a B tier. Danjuma is a weird card. I don't know. He feels nice, but he doesn't at the same time. But there were better cards than him at the time, and there are better cards than him right now. So I'm just gonna have to put him B tier. Dante is a B tier. It's a very good centre back card. I think 4-star weak foot centre back. He's good, but he's just not like higher tier centre backs. Alphonso Davies is an A tier, 99 pace. I just don't have to say anything else. He's just an A tier. Kevin De Bruyne, A tier, because it's Kevin De Bruyne. He has 5-star skills. No, not 5-star skills. 5-star weak foot, and is very busted at pinging and giving long balls. So he's a very good card. De Tomas, sorry, but he's a fodder as well. He's just not that great. Militao is a S tier centre back. If you don't use Militao in your team, you're dumb. Like, if you have Militao and you don't use him, it's just why? Because the card is just busted. Look, oh my, the card's very good. Musa Diaby, very debatable, but I'm gonna have to put him A tier because I have him in my bench and he scores more goals than half my players. He's very good, very pacey, very agile. Just like everything you need in a winger. Jota, who's apparently English. I don't know how this happened, but I would say B tier. I love Jota. I have him in my team, but he's just not an A tier. But he's good. Like, his position at B tier is fair. The baller, there's no other way to say. He's an S tier. 5-star skills, very good dribbling, and will probably have one of the best finesses in the game. I don't see how he's not an S tier. Fekir he's not that great, B tier, but he's decent. I do play him right wing, and he's basically invisible the whole game, but I won't say he's that bad. Felix will be a higher tier A because 5-star skills once again, but I don't know. Wait, Felix just has this type of feeling where he's just a bit. Sometimes he's just a bit unreactive, but I would. You could make a case for him being an S tier, but I'm just gonna say A tier for now. Phil Foden will be A tier. It's just one of those cards that are good. To be honest, there's nothing else to say. Fofana is a very good midfielder. A tier immediately right there. Fred, he's a B. Is he a B tier? Okay, let's just say he's a higher tier B. I wouldn't say he's an A, but very good card overall. And Fred, I think he just feels good on the ball. Frimpong, he will be a lower tier B. He is just he's a good card, 99 pace, 90 dribbling, but I don't think he's as good as other fullbacks in the game. Gerard Moreno, fodder. Nabri is an interesting card, but I think he's a B tier. Nabri is just I don't know about him. He just doesn't feel quick enough, if that makes sense. But I think just to be fair, B tier would be good for him. Griffo will be a D tier. He's a usable card, but still, why would you use him? Guendouzi will be a B tier. Like, he's just overall just a decent card, nothing special to be honest. Gavardio is gonna be a C tier. Sadly, he's a good, very good card here, but it's just not very striking if you could just compare it to other centre backs. So I'm just gonna have to give him a C tier. Haaland, here's the debatable thing about Haaland. If you like two strikers, I would definitely put him at A, but I think I'm gonna put him at B just because people don't like Haaland type of strikers that are just tall, not really good at dribbling but can just shoot. I think people would rather just have strikers like Felix who can just dribble. Hernandez, who is immediately at A tier. You could say you know what? You can actually make a case for him being S tier. You can actually make a case for him being S tier, but I would have to put Cancelo up as well just to make it fair. So I'm just gonna put him next to Cancelo right there. Just saying these are the two best fullbacks in the game, and yeah, they're nothing else to say. Yago Aspas at C tier. Good card, but why would you use him? There's no reason to. Immobile will be an A tier, very good striker, 5-star weak foot, nothing else to say. Navas B tier, nothing, very weak. Like let's just say that. Harry Kane B tier, like same case as Haaland, two strikers, not that good at dribbling, but can run and shoot, which is maybe sometimes what you want. Kimmich is an S tier, just because it's just the card is very good, as you can see there. Kostic is just a C tier. He's good, but I'm not sure about the card. Maybe he has like 4-star skills now, but from what I know, he had 3-star skills, and with those stats as well, it's not that great. Koulibaly, I think he's an A tier centre back. He very good centre back, but does really just have bad dribbling and bad passing. Koundé, A tier centre back. Nah, is he though? You know, I'm gonna say A tier centre back, but I have him. He's not that great, but he is not gonna be in the same tier as Araujo, definitely. Skriniar, I would say B tier, one below Koulibaly, because he's just, compared to Koulibaly, he's just not that great. Lafont, to be fair, we're just gonna put him at C tier. These goalkeepers, I'm just gonna keep them neutral here, or no, actually, I'm gonna move them up just so it can be just a bit more fair. Laporte, A tier centre back, I would say, but people do say Laporte is not that good, but I'm just gonna have to put him A tier just to be fair. Lewandowski, you know what? I would usually just put him up in S tier, but I think he's a higher tier A. It's just, again, two strikers are just not the play, to be honest. Livramento will be D tier. Nothing special about him, to be honest. Just to be fair, goalkeepers will be B tier. Paqueta, 5-star skills, A tier. Or you could say, actually, I'm gonna put him S tier just because the card is insane. Just gonna put him there. Sadio Mane, I think there is no arguments for that, S tier. Marquinhos is an interesting card, we can say, but I think I'm gonna put him S tier just because top tier centre back and good links. Martinez, B tier, just good card, but Immobile is 100% better than him. Mbappe is an S tier. Damn, there's so many cards. Oh no. Anyway, McGinn, I would say C tier, very good box to box, cheap. Messi is a very good card. I don't know why you would not put him S tier, very good dribbling, but Berardi somehow is better. He has one of the best finesses in the game. There's no arguments for it. Milinkovic Savic is in B tier. He is he's just meh. The 5-star weak foot, he's just there. Mitchell, same tier as Livramento, nothing really special about them two. Muller, I think I'm gonna have to put him C tier just because I think he just feels weird in game, so that's why I'm gonna put him there. Modesti will just be, it's between these two, to be honest. You can put either way. I'm just gonna put him D tier just so we can have a bit of balance. Modric, undisputed S tier, nothing to say. Munain, D tier, just not that great. And Dika, I would say, is an A tier centre back, very good centre back, strong, good dribbling. Neuer, again, to be fair. Neymar, you don't have to say anything about it because he is obviously an S tier, nothing to say. Nkunku, obviously, once again an S tier, nothing to say. Nuno Mendes is a B tier. like this. So many B tiers. Parejo, I don't know why you would get him. I would say just D tier. I don't think E is supposed to exist. It's just there for no reason. But let's just leave it like that. Payet, just because I do get bullied by him in foot champs sometimes. So B tier, to be fair. Pedri, obviously gonna be an S tier. There's nothing else to say. Pellegrini will be a C tier. Nothing special about him, to be fair. Rafael Leo, S tier. Just nothing to say about him. Very good card. Raspadori, C tier. Raum, C tier. Nothing special. Huvendish, I would say A tier. Good centre back. Just does lack pace, lack dribbling, but very good card. Declan Rice, could I say he's an S tier? It's a bit unfair if I say he's in C tier. Let's just put him in C tier. Rodri, if Rice there, I think I'm gonna have to put Rodri there, definitely. Ronaldo, obviously the GOAT, S tier. Saka, B, and Salah will obviously be S. Right there, because Salah's just busted. His finesses is the best in the game, I think. The best finesses in the game. Saliba, let's just be fair. B tier centre back. Nothing too bad about him. Savenir at C tier. You could put him up if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna put him C tier there. Schlotterbeck, C tier centre back. He will become very good in like future FIFAs, but 72 passing in a centre back in this late in the game, not that good. Bernardo Silva, who's not French, obviously, will be an A tier just because he feels like one of the best dribblers on the ball, but does feel a bit slow. Son, just S tier just because he has 5-star weak foot and very good card. Suarez, I like A tier. He's not an S tier striker, but yeah, he's a very good striker. Touchman is gonna be S between. I'm gonna say higher tier A. Just leave him there. He is a very good CDM, but I don't really see him as an S tier CDM. If you compare him to like Pedri, Bellingham, Kimmich, he is just no. You know what? Actually, I'm contradicting myself. He is an S tier. Fuck that. Terrier, fucking Fods. I don't like Terrier. He just messes up my packs. Tonali is an S tier CDM. Very good CDM. Just as good as Touchman. Van Dijk is an S tier centre back. Although I wouldn't say he is. I'm just gonna put him in S tier. Oh fuck's sake, not Cody. Okay, maintenance, guys. Vinicius, nowhere else to put him. S tier. Vlahovic will be an A tier, obviously. Wirtz is an undisputed A tier once again. And the final card is Zaha, and I will put him in A tier because of 5-star skill. Nah, actually, I'm just gonna put him in. Let's just put him in A tier because of that 5-star skills. And I think this concludes our tier list, but let's just check one more time if I'm happy with it. I would say I did a pretty good job, to be fair. I would say I did a pretty good job. Yeah, it's a good tier list, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and sub. I did 104 cards in the tier list, so if you did enjoy, once again, I will say it once again, please sub and like. Peace.